Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Just keep swimming, 1111. Let me fix this camera just a tad there for you. Okay, so we're going to get into a twin flame reading and just see what's going on with the DF situation. Thank you so much for being here and watching. Let's see what's happening. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct us with these cards. Please show us the truth about the divine masculine and divine feminine twin flame situation. Show us the actual truth that we don't see. Show us what this person is feeling and thinking. And please show us what you see coming in for this relationship, the things that we don't see. Thank you, Spirit. Hi, RX and Yasmin and Besso and Exo9Tel Fox. Hi, baby. All right, all my YouTube members get a free card at the end of the video. So if you are a member, I'll see your badge. So you guys get a freebie at the end of this video. Thank you so much for being a YouTube member. And for the rest of you, if you are a new Ultimate member, you get 6 free cards today, plus a 30-minute free reading this month. So if you want to join my membership club for the Ultimate membership, please go to www.jks1111.com. I think the banner is right there below the video. All right, let's get in. I want you to picture your person, what they look like. Try to hone into their energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck is unconditional love. It seems like no matter what battle you guys go through, you guys always make it out the other side. What's going on here? You guys have been working on this relationship for quite a long time. It feels like at least a few years, if not 6 or more. But it's like no matter what battle you guys face, you're always coming out ahead. You guys always come out still talking to them, still seeing them, still working and improving on your relationship together. It's like no matter what happens, there's no destroying this connection. You guys are very in tune with one another. You feel one another's energy really strong. You guys have a deep connection with the moon card here, really talking about your intuition. You feel what they feel. If they're having a headache, you're feeling a headache. If they're having a cry moment, you're feeling that way. When they're feeling confused, you get the sense. Basically, you kind of have a sixth sense about this person. All you want to do is love and nourish and help this person grow. All they want to do is keep a connection strong with you. They don't want to let this connection go. However, I do sense I don't give enough to you. You deserve much more as the Queen of Pentacles, and all I'm offering is the 6. I do feel they are trying to make a decision about you. Yeah, we have holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So they struggle with even opening up with you. Ironically, they're having this major struggle. Okay, and I kind of felt that, right? They're not giving you enough based on how they deeply feel about you. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So they kind of feel like maybe they ran out of time already. Okay, maybe with that 6 of Pentacles, you guys already went past the expiration date on when they should have been heavy into your life. They kind of feel like this ship has sailed. What if it's too late? Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. All right, so whatever decisions they did make with the 2 of Swords, no matter how difficult that decision really was for them, it didn't happen the way they thought it would. Their outcome is very, very different. We have dishonesty. By lying, I have ripped us apart. So they've gotten themselves in a big pickle. They've lied about you. They've lied to you. Not only that, they have lied to others about you. Their lies are definitely catching up to them at a level they didn't expect. Reunion is sure to come. We will always come back to each other. So, like I said earlier, and I repeat, you guys keep making it through. Every time there is distance or a separation or an argument, you guys end up coming back together, constantly having a reunion. Um, okay. However, damage is already being done. We are both hurting from this. They know that they've put you through a lot, and how are they going to settle up with this damage control? The damage they've done by being gone or in an in and out behavior has really cost you guys a lot in this relationship. I don't get the feeling that this was by choice for you. I get the feeling that you've just been enduring a lot of this and very forgiving, because this is unconditional love. So you've really just endured this as much as you could, hanging in there by a thread, if you will. Yeah, and you're very unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. And that's really where you're at this moment. Unsatisfied and unhappy, which is very much that Six of Pentacles. I would be very unhappy too with that level of dishonesty. We have some bad habits that have been created. I don't know if we will ever change. So there's a lot of disheartened, is this ever going to get any better? Or is this just our lot in life? Is this all it is? Is this all it's ever going to be? We have broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Ironically, as I stop shuffling here, at the bottom of the deck, the irony of all of this is hope. I haven't given up on us yet. And that's kind of where you guys sit. A lot of disappointment, a lot of just being unsatisfied. This in and out, Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbing is really not your cup of tea. This is not something you signed up for, nor is it something that you're interested in sticking around with. But it's like I said earlier, you guys keep coming back together no matter the problems you guys keep going through. It's like, what's going on here? I do feel that you are definitely feeling stuck, and perhaps you are stuck in a cycle with this person that you guys have not broken yet. What I see right now is a bunch of reflection with the Moon card. And so I feel like this is a time for you just to, what is this? Who are you? Who am I? What are we doing here? What the heck are we doing here? And that's really where you both are at in this particular relationship. The zodiac signs that pop out the most today are Virgo, Gemini, and Cancerian. Okay. There's a splash of Aquarius around here. Could have an Aquarius and Venus or an Aquarius Jupiter. But let me tell you, if I'm describing your relationship to a T, this is your reading. What it's saying is, I'm afraid. How do we get out of being stuck? How do we get away from our fear? And that's a lot with the Moon card as well, the last outcome. You've been very dishonest with yourself and others. You've wasted a lot of time. You're holding back. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. How long are we going to do this? It's just a bad habit, a bad cycle. And all we're doing is hurting each other. And all we're doing is breaking our own hearts. We have damage. We're both hurting from this and broken. I feel shattered about this situation. How do we fix something that is this broken? How do you come back from a cycle like this? Because honestly, your cycle is we break, we get back together. We separate, then we start communicating again. We pull away, and then we're right back missing one another, divinely being brought together with one another. This is the 6th cycle. This is what keeps happening to you both. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. What is this dishonesty? What is the dishonesty that we're dealing with here? Is it dishonest about how they feel? Is it dishonest about what they really want? Is it dishonest to other people? What is this? Show me dishonesty, please. Unavailable. Okay, sorry. Unavailable and the escapist. So part of this dishonesty is they are available to be with you, actually. They can totally at least make themselves available. They're just running from it. The next question is why? Why in God's green earth are they running from a beautiful connection? Let's go ahead and ask. Let's consult the cards. Why are they running? Why? When they're available, or they can at least make themselves available, why would they not choose to do that? Why are they making themselves unavailable? It's like a sabotage. Dark night of the soul. Bottom of the deck is burnout. This is all new to me and I'm feeling overwhelmed. Okay. So they just don't have the pure energy to go through with this. The dark night is also the 5 of Pentacles. And that is I'm at the bottom of my life. I'm bottom barrel here. I'm kicking rocks at this point. Financially, I'm hurting. Mentally, I'm a basket case. Emotionally, I'm not doing well either. Spiritually, couldn't get any worse. You know, this is just, things are not going well for this person. Okay. How do they really feel about you? Let's go ahead and get a confession, and then we're going to take a dive into what's going on in your person's life. So how do they really feel? How are they really feeling, Spirit? Please use these cards to guide and direct me to the exact answer of how this person is feeling for my collective. I've been meditating and expanding my mind. I'm starting to see. To be honest, they've taken away their feelings from you. Have you felt this kind of distance? Where has their love gone? Where's the affection? Where's the romance? It's like they're on a journey all off on their own, by themselves, without you. You feel alienated, you feel exiled, you feel like, why am I not involved in this dark night of the soul process? Why do they have to distance themselves from me? I want to be here. I want to be a part of the healing. I want to be a part of their birth into their spiritual, this new birth, you know? And so you're like, quit pushing me away. But listen, you know, the reason why is they're really finding themselves in the dark night of the soul. They need to be away from you for a time. Again, I know it's a cycle, but again, and this is frustrating for you. Again, you're left unsatisfied. Okay. So we have a distant person that has taken their emotions out of the scenario. That's why you're probably watching this right now. That's why you're feeling confused and hurt and alienated and distant from the man or woman you love that you've always been there for. You've been very dedicated. You do have a lot of hope. There's still hope. Your hope's not gone. You haven't given up. but you're definitely unsatisfied and broken. Okay. So that's where that's where we're at. That's why we're stuck. Okay. So I'm sure you're curious as to what's going to be, well, what is happening in their life right now. So we're going to get a look at it. We're going to see what's going on in their day-to-day. Okay. Let's take a look. All right. We'll take a look into you two here in a minute, but I just I want to give you some insight in them. And we'll, of course, get the outcome for you guys here at the end. But let's take a look. Spirit, what is going on with this person's life? Show me what's happening in their day-to-day. Show me their day-to-day. A lot of love going on day to day. There's that stuckness. There's that hanged man. To be honest, it looks like here they think about you quite a bit. They daydream. They fantasize. They reminisce. They're a little bit in the past. They hold back because they're just busy here, Four of Pentacles. Worrying in their dark night about money. Worrying about their position of power and authority. You know, just stressing out like, oh my God, am I going to have enough tomorrow? They're also very concerned about their health. This is usually a doctor. I do definitely feel they've recently visited a doctor. Maybe 4 days ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that. The doctor told them, if you want to get healthy, if you want to have a longer life, you're going to have to start paying attention. Somebody got told you got to quit smoking. 6 of Wands in the reverse. With the Page of Cups, I feel like they might have gotten a diagnosis of something that had been ailing them for a little while. All right? Something that's been on their mind, and they're like, what's wrong with me? A doctor gave them obviously a prescription and a diagnosis of something and said, you really need to deal with this. Or do you just not take your health seriously? Going to the doctor cost them more money than they wanted it to. I feel like they couldn't afford that, but they had to go. And it was kind of a nuisance, but come on, your health should not be a nuisance. But when you're struggling financially in some way, it's a problem. It's like, this is unnecessary. I shouldn't have to spend on this. Honestly, I feel like this person is taking their health to a whole nother level. Somebody here wants to get back to their glory days. 3 cups. They might be reuniting with old friends, looking back at old pictures or videos and saying, I need to get back to that. I want to find that person that I used to be. I want to be vibrant. I want to be full of life. I want to be fun. This person is realizing in their dark night of the soul, they've been kind of a stick in the mud. They've been taking life too seriously. They haven't been leaving any room for fun, pleasure, honesty, or truth. They haven't really followed their their heart's desires, their emotions. They've led a life driven by pentacles, just work, money, other people's opinions. Life is just about pentacles, and it's really not. Anyways, I'm getting that kind of a vibe about what's been going on with your person. Definitely some doctor stuff. What else has been going on with your person? Holy Spirit, guide and direct me with these cards. Show me what's been going on. Oh, these cards are very slippery. But we're going to take one of these cards here, put it there. Okay. All right, let's take a look. We have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. This is not you personally. This is not an attack or a slight to you. I'm asking what's going on in their life. And right now, your person feels very unappreciated at home. We have sabotage. I mentioned that earlier. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. So that's a headache. That's a problem. It's, I have problems because I created my own problems. I'm just ridiculous at some point. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So that's good. There's remorse. There's some guilt. Okay. I wish I could right my wrongs, but I'm having an issue with that. Why? Well, I'm indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. And this is just admittance. I know that me holding back, not taking any action, doesn't just hurt myself and I'm hurting myself here. I know I'm hurting you. I know I'm hurting other people. And then over here we have self-love. I'm still trying to heal. And they're just like, I'm a broken person. I never said I wasn't. And that's that 3 of Cups. Again, that's trying to get a better body. That's trying to get back to the good life, trying to get back to themselves, who they feel is authentic to them. Bottom of the deck here is disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. This is again going on at home. So there's been a lot of fights and arguments, disagreements at home, a lot of stressors. We have conversations. I want to call you and hear your voice. So they do want to reach out. I do feel that way, honey. We do have the Page of Cups. I absolutely get the feeling that they want to call. They want to text you. This is not, I want to stay away from you and say not a word. They want that connection with you. But again, holding back. Is it too late? I've already created so much damage between us. Here we go again, these bad habits, this pessimism, this dark night of the soul. All the while you're like, but I have hope for us. I haven't ever lost it. I love you unconditionally. We got that earlier. You're there for them. You're supportive. You wish they would involve you in this part of their healing. You wish they would talk to you about how they're feeling and what they're going through. This person holds back and we have holding back here at the 4 of Pentacles. They hold on to their own problems. They don't want you to help. They don't want to involve you. They don't want to ask you. They don't even want to let you know a word. This is all hush hush. It's between them. It's not about you. They don't want to involve you. Okay? So this person is just like, I'm on this boat all by myself. Unavailable. Remember, that's the lie. Unavailable and the escapist. They are lying about being unavailable and they're making excuses. This is like asking someone, hey, do you want to go out tonight, go to the movies? And they're saying, oh, no, I'm busy. I'm sorry. I made other plans. And they're lying. They did not make other plans. They're avoiding seeing other people. When they say they're not available or they've been busy, it's BS. Complete and utter BS. They are not busy. They are available. But they would rather wallow in self-pity and the Five of Pentacles, the Dark Knight, than bring you in and involve you in any of this. Plus, there's a health situation that they're dealing with, and they really just, they don't have the energy to involve you, to talk to you, even though you're right there. Christy, you're a new member. Thank you so much for being a new member. You're gonna get a free card here at the end. Thank you so much. Aw, yay! I love the cardinal. You know what they say, when a cardinal is near, someone you love on the other side is close, right? Or something like that. Thank you for being a new member. You just found me? Yay! I'm so glad. Welcome to the family, Chrissy. I love it. All right, so this is the tea with your person. Let's dive into a little bit more details about who they're around, right? We kind of want to know, well, who are they around? What's going on in their day to day? Because they're not involving you. So who is your person putting themselves around? The Fool, an Aries, perhaps. A Knight of Cups. The Tower. Ticking Time Bomb. I just mentioned that the other day. Strength. Okay, the Hanged Man again. So they're around a fire sign. Could be a Leo as well. Okay. Aries or Leo, we have Judgment. Okay. They're around a very difficult, very bossy person. They are, looks like, in a relationship with this person, or this person tells them, hey, I love you. This could be a sister, this could be a mom, this could be an aunt, this could be a wife or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or an uncle. You fill in the blank on who you think your person is living around, okay? It's up to you to fill in the blank. But it's not their dog, okay? And it's not their neighbor. This is someone they're in a continuous relationship with. Knight of Cups. This person is a risk. This person takes a lot of action without thinking about it first. This person has cost them a lot of time, a lot of money. This person might even have a gambling problem. Kind of get the vibe they have a gambling problem. This person also felt like a gamble. Whenever they got with this person, it's like, well, I'm going to take a leap of faith, take a risk. And it's not working out, is it? There's a big fight. There's a big fight at home. Someone has threatened, get the HE double hockey sticks out. Oh, yes, I do live readings, honey. And I'm going to give you a free live reading card here at the end. So you're going to get one card plus the bottom of the deck for joining today and being a new YouTube member. Okay, so thank you so much. If you like my readings and you want to join me and be a member on my website, you're going to get a lot of free readings. So consider checking out my website. The links are there below. But thank you so much and welcome. So listen, they've been having an argument about where they live. This has been a big problem. They've brought this up for the past 30 days, if not every 30 days. But it comes out consistently. Thank you so much for the $10, Chrissy. Oh, I'm going to give you so many bonuses today. Thank you for being a good member. Thank you. So this is only a matter of time before it completely explodes. But this is a constant, major breakup, major argument. Pack your bags, get the HE double hockey sticks out, or I'm calling a lawyer, or I'm leaving and getting my family involved. You know, this is a huge, big storm in the household. It's like an earthquake at home. The walls are rumbling. You know what I mean? Not literally, it's figurative, but that's what it means, that's what's going on at home. I also get the feeling somebody, and this is an honest channeling, somebody said, you have 30 days and you need to get out. This is crazy, but this is something that probably just recently happened. For some people, they have till the end of May, beginning of June to get out. And like I said, this is either an Aries or a Leo that is popped off at the mouth. And like I said earlier, they speak before they think. They take action before they really consider the damage that they're causing. This person that they're with has a really bad temper. And a lot of their fights, and I'm just going to keep it real, is the past. This doesn't really have a lot to do with any problems they've recently created. It's just we're going to keep beating a dead horse here about the past. And I'll be honest, this person that I'm dealing with, the person I'm reading for here, doesn't understand why this individual keeps bringing it up. Thank you, Chrissy. They're like, why do you keep bringing this up? Didn't we end this fight last year or 3 months ago? They don't understand. They're like, why are you constantly dragging up the past and trying to fight about it? And this person's like, listen, I don't want to be married to you anymore. I don't want to be committed to you anymore. I don't want to owe you anything anymore. I don't want to live with you anymore. I don't want to have any kind of long-term commitment with you. I am just waiting for you to get the HE double hockey sticks out. Look at that. We have 30 people in the room. An omen for 30 days. There's an omen of 30 days. This person's like, I just want to leave. I want it to be over, or I want you to go. Okay. I don't want to fight anymore, but I'm not over it. And I don't forgive you for what you did. And this person's like, we keep living like this, Eight of Pentacles, year after year, night after night, like it's no big deal. Like we can just get over what you did, get over what happened. Let's just keep trudging along like the good little engine that could. And this person's like, I'm not the good little engine. I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not the little engine that's going to keep chugging along. I don't want to do this with you anymore. I've been doing this with you. Okay, very Queen of Swords here. Just rough around the edges. Like I said, huge arguments, threats. There's a time limit. Get out. And the strength. This person is sticking to their word. They are not going back on it. They're bringing up the past. A lot of the reason, too, mysteriously, is the universe keeps throwing salt on the wound, meaning they have dreams. They have intrusive thoughts. They have overwhelming emotional feelings that rush in like a wave. They don't understand why they're getting triggered like this over and over again, but that's the tower. So the universe is kind of doing this divine intervention by saying, listen, I'm going to keep triggering this person because this has got to end. So let them have dreams. Let them have intrusive thoughts or memories or reminders. This is not going to go away. And this person that you're dealing with, they're so forceful. They stick around, King of Cups, hoping everything's going to get better tomorrow. We're just going to go with the flow. I'm fine being friends with no intimacy. I'm fine. It's no big deal. I don't need a lot of praise. Six of Wands in the reverse. I don't need a lot of praise. I'm okay with the stupid dark night of the soul. What is this other individual feeling for your person? What is this other individual feeling? Unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So this other individual is like, listen, the fact that you can hang in there as long as you have, you're a better person than I am. They're like, I just don't have the patience. I don't have the courage to stick this out. So your individual is like, I'm okay. I'm okay. The ship is sinking, but we'll find a way out. The other individual is like, no, you're a better person than I am because there's no way I want to even stay on the ship, honey. I'm looking for a lifeboat. Yeah, look at this. The person they're with is a runner. I don't want to run anymore, but I've got to. I need space. I need more time to think. They're like, get away from me. I need some space. I don't want to be around you. You're bothering me. You're looking at me. Don't talk to me. Yeah, this other individual is like, I can't be around you right now. Okay. They just can't. That's why they're just constantly triggered. The shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. So they've been triggered. A lot of this is spirit coming and talking to this individual like, listen, we're all here for a purpose. You came, you saw, you conquered. This was a karmic connection. It's time to go. They're not making you feel good. The past is haunting them. The karmic is sitting here saying, what are the values? We have too many differences. And didn't I mention the dark night of the soul? Not only was bad health, but financial concerns. And your person and that individual at home, they just don't value the same things. And it's all becoming clear. So yeah, that person that they're with, this is explaining a lot of their dark night of the soul. They just can't deal with it anymore. This is another reason why your person is feeling burned out right now. Okay. So we got what was going on at home for them. There's a lot of confusion. I feel very unclear about where we stand. Again, this is the answers that the person they're living with is giving us. This is what that person in the midst of the tower is feeling, unclear about where they actually stand. Okay? So that's your person's person, whoever that is to them. Towers, judgment, it's all coming down. It's all going to come crashing down. Your person feels unappreciated. Your person doesn't feel loved at home, but it decides to go ahead and stick it out and suffer anyways. So it is what it is. Let's take a look at what's going on for you, honey. Quite frankly, I feel bad for you because somehow you got dragged into all this. So what's happening in your life? They're busy going to the doctors. They're alienating you. They have some secrets they're not sharing with you. Okay? They're pulling back, They're going through their thing. So what are you going through? Because again, we got bad habits. We got that you guys keep doing this over and over, even though you try to leave. You're just like, here we go again. The divine keeps bringing us back together on this journey over and over. And you're just like, why? If it's not meant to be, then why do they keep showing up? So you're trying to convince yourself that this is over, but they keep showing up. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, what is going on in my viewer's life? What are their details? 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands, whew, bottled up emotions, huh? The Hierophant. Got one bonus here, the High Priestess. Okay, just keep that out. All right. Bottom of the deck. Wow. They got the Hanged Man at the bottom. You guys both got the Hanged Man at the bottom earlier. And now you got the Hanged Man at the bottom for you personally. I think it's safe to say the Hanged Man just kind of runneth over for all of you, right? It's like the truth we cannot deny. All right, which is I'm being restrained. Oh, you did? Thank you. I'll go ahead and use that one today so you could see it. All right. So they're just like, listen, Linda. I don't know what the HE double hockey sticks is happening. Why? Universe. You guys are reaching out your hands to the universe. Why? Why? Why are they my person? Why am I on this journey? Why, when I try to pull myself away from this, you're pulling me back? Why? Give me clarity. Give me answers. Give me resolution here. I need clarity on what I am doing with this individual that I have a deep connection with that I can't make sense of. Because if we're meant to be together, why aren't we together? And if we're meant to be apart, why do they keep coming back? Please make it clear to me. And that's really what I'm feeling with this Hanged Man card. And this is all about self sacrifice. The universe takes you by the hand and says, come with me. And you're like, I don't want to go. Listen, I don't want to go on this journey. I don't want to deal with this man, or I don't want to deal with this woman, or I don't want to deal with these issues. And I certainly don't want to deal with these triggers. I'm done. I'm healed. I'm going and doing my own thing. But see, we're here to learn something. We're here to have something conquered. Have you guys ever heard that when, I don't know how many of you have children, but I follow, as you guys know, I'm an astrologer as well. I have a new channel. Please subscribe over there. It's listed in the link below, my new channel, and markers, you could post it. But what I found out here is when you have children, say you have a child and they're the sign of Gemini. What are they here to teach you? They're here to teach you friendship. They're here to teach you forgiveness, actually, because that's what friendship is about. They're here to teach you how to go be outgoing, how to go after your dreams, how to be a dreamer, how to be happy, how to be expressive and creative, but also how to have drive and determination and courage about what it is you want to do. Okay. So it's a very courageous child born under that. And they're here to teach you about communication. How the heck do you communicate with people? So what does that mean? Does it mean you and your child are going to be best friends? No, the opposite. It means that you're here to have fights, man. You're here to fight with your kid, man, a lot, and work out those differences. You're here to problem solve, navigate, and find yourself. Okay. Question here. What do you do if you have a son in Cancer? That child is here to teach you how to be a parent, how to be nurturing, caregiving, how to be a home giver, how to cook, how to clean, how to be calm and loving, even in your uh how do you say, like a radical state, like what's the right word, regulate is what I'm looking for. If you have a child with the sign of Cancer, they're teaching you how to regulate your emotions and how to find balance between work and family. And it's going to be a struggle. You're going to have a hard time. You're going to find that your schedule is messed with. You're going to find that you're not the best cook you want to be. You're not the best um, affectionate parent that you want to be. They make it difficult, but they're here to help you to be that affectionate, super huggy, lovey dovey, I'm here for you child is here to teach you that about family, commitment, not running out on your family, being close to your family, which means you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle with your own family. They're going to show you the struggles in relationships and keeping it all together because it's one of the hardest signs. It's very hard to have a family with that sign of Cancer child. You're going to find all you want is a safe, secure home, a beautiful house with beautiful land and the perfect kid's bedroom, and you just want to make this beautiful home for your child, and you're going to find that it's so hard to provide that. All you want to do is give them that, and it's a struggle, and they're here to help you work through your issues. If you have a child here in Leo, somebody said, what about Leo? um, this is going to be, I'm here to have fun with my kid. Fun, games, activities, sports, Disney World. I'm here to get away from work, man, away from friends, and just, have fun with my kid and be outgoing, be more outdoorsy, be more active. Um, and just be more spirited, high spirited, high energy. They're going to help. That child's here to help you with your body, here to help you with your inner child, healing your inner child. You're going to find struggles. You're going to find that you've had the heck of a time growing up and being able to express your inner child. And that child's supposed to help you reunite with your inner child. And that's what they're here to do. And so if you look at it with children, what are they trying to give you? Because your children are a gift. They're a blessing. They're here to help you grow. Your children are here to be your teacher. They are one of the best teachers you will ever encounter. They are your teachers. And that's what your soul asked for. That's what they wanted. Okay. You have a kid in Libra. That child is going to teach you about organization, a healthy balance, a healthy diet, how to have healthy relationships with others. Why are you going to struggle with that? Because you're an introvert. Because you're struggling with having friendships outside of your own circle. And they're going to encourage you to make friends with other people. They want to be friends with other people, which pushes you out of your shell to go be friends with other people. They're going to teach you how to be balanced in an argument and all forms of communication. You have a Libra child, they've already worked out the kinks and how that works in communication and relationships. They're here to hit your trigger button. They're here to get your temper flying off the handle. They're here to test your patience. They're here to test you on so many ways so you can bring balance into your life. Because everything you don't want to do, they're here to pull out of you. And so there's that balance, and that's justice. It's fair, it's karma. They're also here to help you deal with some of your karma. They're here to be a blessing. If you have a child under the sign of Libra, they karmically are what you deserve. When Anubis tests your heart over the feather, they're here to do that. Where does your heart truly lie? And they're going to test you because you want to be even. You don't want to come out heavy-hearted, heavy burdened. And they're going to help you time manage yourself better, because people with Libra, Saturn traditionally ruled Libra. I know Venus does now, but in the ancient, Saturn always ruled Libra. It was about commerce and business, dealing with people and customers, and putting yourself out there amongst others. And it was about being fair and balanced, fair prices. So when you do have one, Saturn is going to tell you, hey, and I know because I have a Libra child, and he's taught me a lot about balance, and I'm still learning. But anyways, just taking a moment there to look at your cards for you as a person and realize these big questions that you have in the universe. Why? You're always going to find your answers in astrology. And I want you to take some time for yourself to just research who you are astrologically. I want you to take some time to pull up your chart, read yourself, learn your pros, your cons, learn what you're good at, what you're terrible at, learn what you're here to do. You know, it's okay to have strengths. It's also okay to have weaknesses. But I want you to be honest with yourself. This is a different perspective with the Hanged Man. And it says, listen, I want you to look at yourself through my eyes, through the universe's eyes. Who are you? Whenever you have questions about other people, it's better for you to look inside first. What is my teachers teaching me? What are my children teaching me? What is my husband or wife teaching me? What are my parents teaching me? We always have to go within. That's the different perspective. And the sacrifice that the hangman often makes the martyr pay is pride. Set down your pride, set down your self-control, and you will see the answer. So, my advice for you guys directly is look at your astrology. Look at it. If you guys, and Chrissy, you're new here, honey. I follow Vedic sidereal. I also love tropical Western. I'm a lover of all astrology. All things astrological, I am definitely aware of. I specialize in the twin flame journey with astrology. I do what a lot of people don't do with that aspect. Um, anyways, please go to www dot. Actually, no. Google search. Google Vault of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha, and it's spelled Aya Namsha, Aya, but it's Lahiri Ayanamsha. It's a Vedic sidereal astrology. Okay, and go there, put your time of birth, location, all of that. When you get to the top left corner, you're going to see it kind of shrinks from a big full screen to a little top screen on your mobile phone. Just zoom in, get in there, enter your criteria. Then when it gives you the option South Indian or North Indian, please select North Indian. It's much easier to read your chart. You're going to get a little bit more confused with the South Indian because it rotates a lot and it just doesn't stay the same. The houses don't stay the same. So please use North Indian. When you get there, you're going to get your info. You're going to get everything about you. It's going to be written in words. It's going to also be on the chart. You're going to have a lot of different charts. We'll get to that later. But go check yourself out. When you get there, there's a little rectangle underneath your birth chart, and it says your sun, your moon, your ascendant, your Venus, your Jupiter, your Mars, etc. I want you to look at yourself kind of like you're standing naked in front of a mirror. When you look at yourself in your birth chart, I want you to look at your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay, your weakness will be Saturn. He's your obstacle, he's your hardship. Okay, you're going to struggle with Saturn. Every time you want to do something, Saturn's going to squeeze you. It's going to squeeze it, make it harder. So that's going to be a hardship for you. Okay, your strength is going to be your Venus. You're very, very excited about Venus. Another strength of yours may be your moon. Very benefic planets. Moon and Venus are so happy. Those are your strengths. And your biggest strength is going to be the sun. Okay? The sun is where you are strong, like bull. Okay? Very strong. And that's going to be like your highlight of your life. If you had a yellow highlighter, the sun is highlighting the area in which you are excellent at. And that's what you're here to handle, you know. You look at across from your sun, which is your ascendant. This is who other people see you as, and this is your struggle. Ketu sometimes is also your struggle, but you know it well, but it's hard to let it go. We'll get to, so anyways, your sun is great for you. The ascendant is somewhat of a struggle. Now, when you look at Rahu and Ketu, which is R-A and K-E, Rahu is the north node, and then Ke is the south node. So you don't have a lot of experience with the north node, so you're learning, and you're going to get all those opportunities. So I want you to think about gains, pure gains with Rahu. Rahu's going to give you gains. Ketu's going to give you some losses. All right, and that's where it's hard to let go. And that's why it's a struggle, because Ketu is what you're good at. It's your past life. It's your comfort zone. But it's your biggest struggle because you got to leave it alone most of the time, you know. He's always snipping and cutting away what you're used to. Every time you get used to a relationship, snip, snip. Every time you get used to a job, nice and comfortable, snip, snip, something happens. I like to think of Ketu as the bed, our comfort zone. We get to lay down in our favorite place in the world, which is our bed. We get to zone off and go to sleep and be warm and cozy, and there's no problems in the world, right? It's just get to sleep. And that's Ketu, disconnecting from the world. And we hate to wake up in the morning, correct? Well, I do. We hate to wake up and leave our comfortable bed and get out there in the world and face tough situations. That is not our comfort zone, but we got to go do it. And so that's Rahu. We got to go do it. And so, yeah, think about Ketu as your comfortable bed, which is a struggle because we got to get out of bed, you know? But anyways, I want you to know, like, these questions that you have about your life are completely valid. It's okay to ask those questions. Don't be like, oh my God, I'm so foolish. Oh my God, why do I not know? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? That I don't have my life together, that I don't know it all. Like, stop. Stop beating yourself up. This is the journey. Asking questions is the journey. Learning is the journey. You are absolutely awesome, actually. And I'm so glad that you're here today asking yourself big questions. What am I doing here? Why am I with this person? What is the scenario all about? I don't understand. That means you're researching. That means you're seeking. That means you're problem solving. That means you're looking within and you're doing the work. That's great. You're doing what your soul came here to do, which was discover and grow. So, anyways, you're asking the right questions. Let's get the answers, right? Duh. Okay, let's move on with this reading. Here we are. Nine of Cups wish fulfillment is obviously self-love, self-care, enjoyment, joy. What is it I want? I get what I want. Then we have the Ten of Swords. So your life is a give and take, isn't it? You get what you want, and then boy, do you have to pay a price. Ten of Swords. If you have, if you have love, marriage, relationship, it gets sacrificed. If you start a business that you love, it becomes suddenly very difficult to uphold. If you get the house of your dreams, it's very hard to upkeep. Why is everything you want, everything you get, such a struggle to keep? Ten of Swords. You're being taught one of the biggest lessons in the world, which comes from the crown chakra, and it is the art of letting go. One of the biggest lessons you're learning is I've got to let go. I've got to let go of that marriage. I've got to let go of the home that I love. I've got to let go of my desires. I've got to let go of these things in a spiritual sense. I don't mean leave everything behind and go be homeless. That's not what I mean. I mean metaphorically, mentally with the swords. The swords are written, they're said, and they're mental. They're words, they're thoughts. It's all in the mind, okay? Ten of Swords. And so there is this mention of I need to let go of what I'm attached to in this world. I am not meant to hang on to my quote unquote twin flame, my soulmate, for dear life. I'm meant to love and let go. I'm meant to gain, because these are gains, wish fulfillment. I'm meant to gain my big, beautiful house, but I am not meant to hang on to it. 100 years from now, it's going to be somebody else's beautiful home. This is a temporary home for me. I've got to let go of my attachment. It's not that you can't have it, you don't get to enjoy it. It's that you've got to unattach from it mentally, spiritually, energetically. And this is a very spiritual, metaphorical crown chakra lesson. I need to let go of attachment. I also need to let go of the thought that everything is physical, because we are not technically separated. We are always together. This is a physical experience. Just like when somebody dies, we think that's it. We're disconnected from them for life. No, we're not. They still communicate with us. We still feel their presence. They're still around. The love that we shared is still very strong. They're still with us. That's not disconnected. I can still talk to them as if they were here, and I will get a message in a different transformative way, but I'm going to get a message. They left me physically, but they did not leave me energetically. They did not leave me mentally, and they sure as hell did not leave me emotionally. My loved one is still here with me. And that's an acceptance of letting go of the temporary body. It's very Pisces. Let's let go of the body. Let's let go of the physical realm. Let's disconnect our mind from the attachments. And so we're stepping into the spiritual place. And that's the Eight of Wands. And it's now that we know what we know, let's take action. Let's release. Let's have a release ceremony. Bind up the things that you're attached to and let it go. Burn it. And say, I always have enough. I always have what I need. I always have what I want. And I'm not afraid of change. I'm not afraid that our relationship may change. I'm not afraid that I'm going to change. I'm not afraid that life changes. I'm not going to be afraid of change. Everything changes and I'm okay with that. And that's the bottled up emotions. And we're feeling this beautiful freedom. Okay. And that's the Hierophant here with the High Priestess, very major arcana. Obviously, look at the spiritual major arcana 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everything happens spiritually in threes. And it's saying we are attached to the inner self, not the outer. We are married to our mind and our spirit. We are not married to our body. And I like to think of the hanged man a lot like the body on the cross. The body will be sacrificed. The body will turn to dust. From dust we came, to which dust we will return. Our body will lay with the grass, you know? And so it's letting go of the body, letting go of the physical. And these are some of the lessons you're learning here as the twin flame spiritually with the High Priestess. I am always in union with my loved one. I love him. He loves me. It's unconditional. We have met. We have loved. We have conquered. We still are. And whatever we're experiencing in the physical, that's just an event. We're going to have many events. I feel like everyone you meet, that you get close to, that you establish a relationship with, they're going to be with you always. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to recover from being stupidly sick here. But anyways, you are everyone that you love, everyone that's important to you, they're sticking to you. And the universe is just reminding you, I know it hurts to let go of the physical. But a lot of the reason why you're struggling with this twin flame is not having the acceptance of letting go of the physical union. You can't wrap your head around why we don't have physical union. Maybe we're not meant to. Maybe we're just not meant to right now. Maybe we're meant to in a year from now. Maybe we're not meant to till next lifetime. I don't know what your term limit is here, but we're not meant to. And we're only hurting. We're hurting ourselves, Ten of Swords, because all I want to do is hang on to the physical. Have all passed on? No. I was just using that as a metaphor. We have to see our divine partner in a metaphorical way too, sometimes. Because they're just a soul having a human experience just like us. Just a soul. Okay, so let's get some words from your person. What does your person want to tell you here about the Ten of Swords, about the distance? What do they want to say about this? Oh, honey, I've been seeing you in my dreams. Do you guys wake up and feel like you had a dream? A lot of you guys remember your dream with your person. Some of you guys don't. But you feel like, I saw them. I know I did. I feel like I just saw them. I want to fix this. I loved you then. I love you still. Always have, always will. Okay. One more. I keep asking myself, why am I doing this? All right. Work, work, work. I love it. Everything happens in threes. See, threes are really coming in today. Here we are, learning the truth about our partner. They want to fix this with you, honey. They're willing to work on it, okay? They still love you in whatever dimension you all are in. They are asking themselves the same questions you are. Why are we on this journey? What's going on with us? Why do I keep having this runner chaser paradigm? Why? Why am I doing this? You know, they're on the same boat. All right. So, anyways, that's where your person is. Let's see what's been going on with you, honey. What's been going on in your life? We're going to use these message of love oracle decks. What's been going on with you in your life? Holy Spirit, use these cards to guide and direct us on the path of righteousness and truth with these cards. Show us the evidence, the facts, the tea. What is really going on with my viewer? So we have here values. We have too many differences. All right, next. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Oh, so you're the chaser, my friends. I'm the chaser, Steph, and I don't want to chase anymore. Aww. I love you guys. Look at your little dragonflies. Steph, I don't want to chase anymore. I'm tired of chasing. Well, good. I would be tired of chasing as well. You are ready to start a new chapter in your life. I'm trying to move on. I'm proud of you. I know you are. I know you're trying. We also have hope. I haven't given up hope on us. And you're just like, I believe in miracles. I believe in love. I believe in true love. I believe in healing. I believe that the universe is miraculous. It's just a mysterious essence that cannot be described or felt or explained fully to the full extent. It's just, there's anything could happen. Anything could happen. So you keep hope alive. And you're just like, I know I'm going through this. I know I'm hurting. I know that we're on two different aspects, like we're on two sides or the opposite side of the same coin. At the same time, you're feeling very, very grateful because whatever your twin flame has done, I'm grateful because, listen, because of them, I faced my shadow. I faced my fear. I faced my issues. I just faced so much, and I'm grateful for this. But I don't want to pursue someone that isn't pursuing me. And that's the major message. And I repeat, I don't want to pursue someone who isn't pursuing me. And that's what I have to throw in. When you seek yourself first, they're going to seek you. And the only reason they're not seeking you out is because you've been seeking them out. You've been trying to find yourself in them outside of yourself. Why? Because you love them so much. You see so much of yourself in them. There's parts of you that you resonate with in your mere reflection of them, and you love that part of them. You love it. And you see yourself in them. You're like, I love you. I see myself in you. You're my other half. You're the positive aspect of me, or you're the negative aspect of me. Whatever it is, I'm connected to you, my love. And so you want to attach to that aspect of yourself. Now look at that in the eyes of the hanged man. My, do we have a different perspective of who we are when we're looking at ourselves through the window of another? Those eyes of theirs are the window to their soul, which is part of you. So you're loving yourself from a whole different aspect. And I'm so glad that you were able to discover that. That's beautiful. That's all part of the journey. You did it right. You're doing the right thing. You definitely discovered yourself in another person. It's beautiful. Now it's time to go back inside. Now that we've discovered ourselves in them, we're going to rediscover ourselves in ourselves because you've changed and you've grown. You're not the same person you were. You're a whole different bag of marbles, aren't you? Different person, completely. And so it's getting to know yourself again. And I promise you, if you just take my word for it, if you can put a little faith in me, trust me. I reunite twin flames a lot, okay? Trust me. When you start choosing you, chasing your dreams, your happiness, your joys, setting up very healthy boundaries, they do come back. And I don't know if you want them back, but even if you don't, I'm here to tell you, they do come back. They do. They always come back because that's a part of you. Whenever you stop being lost and you find yourself again, they're right there. And that's what it means. If they're meant to be with you, let them go. Bye. That's a great act of love. Bye. I let you go. I let you go. And if they come back, they're truly meant to be with you. It's just a fact. They were always yours. You're going to notice that with exes, with soulmates, um, people that are meant to be in your life. The magical, mysterious universe is always going to bring them right back. An old high school friend, an old lover, okay, a distant cousin, whoever you really bonded with in your life. Whenever you start finding yourself again or getting in touch with that part of you, man, they show up. They show up. So, bottom of the deck, absence. And this has been the most painful part of your journey is absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. And that's the sad truth. Because I'm not here to sugarcoat that. I'm going to be honest with you. If they're your twin flame, half of your soul is right there inside of them. You are missing a part of you. It's over there with them. You are going to feel like a part of you is gone. But remember the Ten of Swords. Remember the art of letting go, releasing, and not being attached. One of the hardest lessons for you on this twin flame journey is what it looks like with the cards, is even letting go of a piece of you, letting go of a part of yourself. It's very hard. But you're learning that, aren't you? So anyways, this is what's going on. I definitely channel here. You're very isolated. I'm going to keep it real. We have a lot of Scorpio for you. So a lot of Pisces, a lot of Scorpio. And I just feel like you spend so much of your life inward, in your own head, in your own thoughts, in your own feelings. You like to be on your own. You're very independent. Nine of Cups, High Priestess, very highly independent person. And it's just, I don't need people to cling to me, and I like my space. I like my space. The only people you really let in are people you really are close to. This is going to be immediate. This is going to be your children, perhaps a parent or grandparent or a lover. You really just don't let a lot of people into your life. You have a very small circle, tiny circle. You could probably count all the people closest to you on one hand. You know what I'm saying? Those are the closest people to you. And it's precious. It's precious space that you would share with. So I get this energy of, I have hope that my life is going to get better. Right now, you are struggling with health and money. Why, oh, why are you mirroring your twin flame? Health and money was their struggle. Look at this. You are mirroring the same. Health and money. You are, of course, if you guys both share the emotional relationship aspect, but on individual parts of yourself, you're both working on health and money right now. And this is a year, and it makes me want to cry. Hold on, I'm feeling a lot of emotions here. This is the year of massive, incredible work on realizing how flawed you are as a person, your temper, your habits, your points of view, your mouth, perhaps, your boundaries. You are just reflecting this huge, massive hanged man. Oh my God, look at all my flaws. So, are you being very judgmental on yourself right now? Yes, but I don't think it's bad. I think you're seeing how badly ignored you've allowed yourself to be. You've allowed your feelings and your thoughts and your desires and your dreams to be ignored. And I don't mean to make you cry, but listen to me. The biggest person that has ignored you is you. You. You have ignored the HE double hockey sticks out of yourself. And as you sit here and look in the mirror, and you might cry at how you've aged, how you've grown, what you look like, what you have, where you put your energy, and how appreciated you are or are not. There's going to be some tears shed. And you're going to look at yourself and go, I am so sorry. I ignored you for so long. How could I ignore you? And this mere reflection of yourself is going to look back crying spiritually. You might not see it physically, but if you do, there you go. It validates it. But spiritually crying and just saying, it's okay. It's okay that you've ignored me with my health. It's okay. I forgive you that you've ignored me with my dreams and my creativity. I forgive you for ignoring my needs, my spiritual needs, my physical and sexual needs, my respect. You know, we grow up, we're little kids at one point, and we always tell ourselves, I'm never going to be treated like that. Or I'm never going to have this and that happen to me. Or when I have a house someday, it's going to be like this. Or when I have a family someday, it's going to be like that. When I have a relationship someday, it's going to be like that. All of us were 9 years old one time telling ourselves this. When I grow up, this is how my life's going to be. And it's very sad when we look at ourselves 40 years later, 30 years later, whatever, and we're like, wow, you're not who I said you were going to be. You don't have what I said you were going to have. And more importantly, you're not treated the way I always knew you would be treated. And it's very sad to look at yourself and see those same little eyes that were once 9 years old. And it's even more sad when you look at your body, perhaps, and you look at how you're unable physically to do things because perhaps you haven't cared for your body the way you thought you would. And now your poor body is carrying around the spirit that it can't do what the spirit wants to do. And so you have to apologize to your body as well. So a lot of these cards are saying it's time to apologize to your body because perhaps you've been an overeater, or you've been a drinker, or you've been a smoker, or you've been overly sexually active and let too many spirits enter your body, or you've hurt yourself physically, perhaps, throughout your life, or you just don't give enough love, attention, and care to your body, to your skin, okay, to your hair, to your nails, whatever. You know, looking at your body and just apologizing. I'm so sorry that I'm not giving to you the massive need that you need to keep me going. How could I neglect myself to this point? And that's, this is the shadow work. That's what this is. And who do we thank for this? The journey. And possibly your twin flame can take some of the credit as a teacher, a guide, a lantern in the dark. Either way, this journey has brought you here, and we're grateful because here we are. And not only are you feeling the absence of your partner, but you're feeling the absence of your truest self. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. Your truest self is the best person you could be, and you are still capable. You are capable of being that attractive, vibrant, radiant individual in this world, creative individual. You are still capable of being that person. When are you going to decide? When are you going to say, I'm ready for a new chapter? It's not over. The curtain hasn't fallen. I have a chance. There is hope. I haven't given up on myself, and I won't. It's not too late. I don't care if you're 80. It's not too late. I still have a chance. And it's that decision that you're not going to chase bad habits, bad things, bad people anymore. You're not going to chase that. You're going to chase yourself. And I know with all my heart, my friend, when you do, everything you want is going to come to you. Money, love, peace, pleasure. It's all going to come. It's all going to come. Like a big wave. Just, oh my God, this is what life feels like. This is what a good life feels like. I'm not promising that everything's going to be great from here on out, but I'm promising that things are going to be better, manageable, and simpler from here on out, as long as you're chasing yourself. Don't carry the guilt of selfishness for doing these things for yourself. Today, in this day and age, so many mothers have guilt. I'm bringing this up because Mother's Day is right around the corner. So many mothers have guilt about hair, nails, massage, private time, alone time. So many mothers have guilt. I'm such a bad mom. People think I'm a bad mom because you go off and you do these things or you want to do these things. Take that guilt away. You are the cup that runneth over. All mothers, you are the cup that runneth over. Everything you give to yourself only benefits and pours out and overflows on all those you care and nurture and love. There is not a drop of self-love and self-care that goes ungiven back. That's why you should never carry the energy of guilt or shame for giving to yourself. All of that time, energy, effort, and money comes back out tenfold to everyone. It is the cup that runneth over. The divine feminine energy, the mother energy. The Empress is always giving birth, giving life. Everything you give to the Empress, she gives 10 times more. You give the Empress a home, 4 walls, and a roof, she creates a beautiful home. You give the Empress your love, your seed, she grows a beautiful child. She nurtures a human, a soul, a being, and gives you a lifelong partner, friend, soulmate for eternity, just by giving her a seed. You give the Empress money. She comes back with a business. She comes back with investments. She comes back with money well spent that keeps on giving. She doesn't misspend the money. She spends wisely, and it keeps giving. It gives comfort, or it gives love, or it gives success, but she's always giving. Everything you give to the Empress, she's going to give birth more to. That is what we call, I don't know, multiplying. She multiplies whatever is given. So whether you're male or female, I want you to know, carrying that Empress energy, don't ever feel guilty or shameful. I'm not talking about a shopping spree, like blow your 401k on a yacht. That's obviously not what the Empress would do. But to spend wisely on yourself only benefits the ones you love, and you should never feel guilty about that. And that's all I'm trying to say. So I don't know. We're done with that little message there. We have what's going on with you, new chapter, hope that is given to you, what has gone on in your shadow. And then we're going to go ahead and get what you want to say, I guess. And in a minute here, we'll get the outcome. For any of you guys that want some cards, I'll be doing it here after this video right away. You get 6 free cards if you're a new Ultimate member. The new Ultimate member on my website, www.jks1111.com. When you go to my website, top left corner, you're going to see services and products and things like that. Click there, go down, and you're going to scroll till you see membership. You're going to see the Ultimate membership. Or actually, I take it back. Hold on a second. Oh, the memberships are on their own category. My bad, my bad. Top left corner, above products and services is memberships. You can subscribe there to the Ultimate membership. But I also think it is in services too. So one or the other. Anyways, if you subscribe and be a member there, you are going to get 6 free cards today. You're also going to get a 30-minute private reading, okay, for free as a gift for being a new member. Part of that membership does give you an 1111 Oracle on the 11th of every month, a $22 Celtic Cross on the 22nd every month. I sell those separately and individually, but those are free and included with your membership. You're also going to receive the $44 reading, which is a large reading at the end of the month. Lots of cards like this at the end of the month, monthly. You also get 3 questions. So 3 questions monthly for free on the live, which is at a $15 value each. So that's $45 free of questions. Plus you get an additional $45 value, 3 free questions in the private exclusive lives for invite members only. This month, I'm also going to be doing private candle magic for you specifically. If you are an Ultimate member, you're going to get the money candle to call in more money for you. And you're also going to get a private candle, which is red, and it's going to be for love. And that's reunification, communication, or healing on your relationship. Or perhaps some of you just want to call love in. So in addition to all of those gifts, you're also going to get a free membership to the 100 Club, which is 10 free questions over a lifetime. You can use your 10 at your leisure. Lots of cards per question. Usually my cards are $15 a card. So you do the math. That's hundreds of dollars of free gifts included in the membership. Plus, you're also going to get a free card deck. It is this card. It's the messages, Divine Messages card deck, free if you are a new Ultimate member. Plus, you're also going to get 50% off of emergency readings. You'll also get the 30-minute free private reading this month, 6 free cards, and I am also throwing in free classes. So free, as long as you're a member, you're going to get my free classes whenever I teach. Right now, the classes that are finished are my tarot class, which is $199. It's free if you're an Ultimate member, and my Astrology 101, Vedic Astrology class, done. So those 2 are done, pre-recorded, and I will send you those links via email, 1 class a month, as long as you are a member. The tarot class, I will let you know, is over 8 hours. So it's in chunks. You're going to have to watch it in sections, unless you want to watch it all day. but we do upright and reverse traditional tarot. That's how I teach. In that class, we also teach about your psychic abilities and how to read the cards with different layouts and how to use your abilities to read better. So anyways, that's available. So the Ultimate membership is a cluster of freebies. It's probably a savings of over $800 just in a one bundle. Just boom, it's done. You save so much. So I encourage you to be an Ultimate member. If you do just want to be a basic member, that's also available. I have a membership for $33. It still gets you the invite only for my private exclusive lives. I'm free to do sexual readings there, by the way. So when I do my private exclusives, I have a whole bunch of sexual decks, and I want to get into how this person feels about you intimately and sexually. I want to be able to give you more detailed messages that are not appropriate for YouTube over there. And we're allowed to be more free. Don't forget, you get free questions even if you're a basic member. You get one free question a month live with us now, and you get one free question a month in the private exclusives. So you get an extra $30, just free questions for being a basic member. And you also get priority reads over any other just prepaid Cash App reads. So being a member always gives you one up. Being a YouTube member is great. You get a shout out, you get a badge, you get one free card every month. So you're going to get a free card and you get priority, obviously, with your badge whenever I do readings for people that are paying Cash App and whatnot. So being a member on YouTube gives you its own perks as well. Whatever you do today, if you're a new member, you're going to get a free card. Whichever membership you do, except the one that orders the Ultimate membership will get 6 free cards today, okay, plus the 30-minute. So 30-minute private reading for free. So if you want to be an Ultimate member, now is the right time. My 30-minute reading is over $99 anyways. So my Ultimate membership is $122. You're automatically paying for a reading, plus you get all the free readings. So why not? But anyways, that's available today in the link below. If you guys want to be a part of that, be a part of my JKS family, please join me. All right, now that announcement is done, we're going to get into your shadow. What is in your shadow? The free card is now. As soon as this reading is over, we're going to do the 6 free cards for anyone who's an Ultimate member if they're new right now. For everyone else that is a member for YouTube, you guys get 1 free card each. And for anybody else that wants to do some cards today, you guys can by becoming a new member. You could do the $33 membership. You could do the Ultimate membership. You guys can all do that. If you want to pay per card, I will do the lightning round. If that's more affordable for you, it's $15 a question per card, and bottom of the deck, you get bonus free. So that is available. All right. So anyways, let's get you guys in so we can start answering your personal questions. Oh, don't forget, I give 6 free readings, multiple cards, every Saturday, which, hello, is today. After this video, it's going to be a whole separate video. I don't want to include it in this one, but I will be doing 6 free readings over there. I cannot guarantee that I'm going to read for you. I just pick names random out of the chat, but there's a chance you could get a free reading today. But I do not repeat names. So if I've already done your name, I'm probably not going to do it today. It's just for new names. And I don't pick all the new names, just certain ones that stand out to me. Okay? But I wanted to remind you guys of that. So let's get in. The 100 Club is probably going to be later this month since we just did 200 Club readings just last week. So I'm probably going to wait 2 weeks before I do another 100 Club. But I do try to do at least 1 or 2 100 Club readings monthly. But I don't do them daily or weekly, just 1 or 2 videos a month that will be able to do 100 Club questions. Okay. So in your shadow, we have uncomfortable. You just don't feel comfortable in your own skin. And that's really your issues lately. You're like, I don't feel comfortable with who I am completely. I don't feel comfortable with my lifestyle. I don't feel comfortable with my habits. I don't feel comfortable with my choices. Okay, so there's like this cloakedness of fear about yourself. There's some fear about just feeling good in general. We have, I know I feel pitiful being in that energy. So you have a self conscious energy. You make a lot of excuses also for yourself, and that's good, but you make your excuses. Oh, I'm not as fit as I want to be because fill in the blank. Or, oh, I don't have as many boundaries as I would like to have because fill in the blank. But, this is a time for you to be uncomfortable, get out there and start tackling your issues that you're not feeling great about, and stop making excuses. This is no more excuses to not start that business. No more excuses to not go to the gym or have a membership or work out on your own. No more excuses to quit, smoking or drinking. No more excuses to treat your body better. And no more excuses to not love your inner child. No more excuses. You're not going to let people walk all over you like a doormat. Chrissy, you're an ultimate. Yay! Welcome, Chrissy. You're going to get all the bonuses today. Thank you so much for becoming an ultimate member. I'm so grateful to have you with me and my ultimate family member little team over there at JKS. We're going to be so welcoming for you. Thank you and welcome. All right. So anyways, no more excuses, everybody. Let's get a final oracle. What does the universe want to tell you, my viewer, today that is most important for you? Let's see what oracle I'm going to do. I promised Chrissy I would use the Spirit Speaks oracle. So let me grab that one. And then I'm going to use these as well. So, Chrissy, you're going to get one of these cases as well, a different color. Let me know what color of the rainbow you like. I also need to know what kind of a gemstone you like because I send gemstone gifts with your order. So just let me know. I think they come in pink, yellow, blue, purple, orange, and green. Yeah, so let me know what kind of case you want for yours. Okay, this is a very large deck. So, Holy Spirit, what do you want to tell my collective today, right now, about their situation? What do you want to tell them? What is the biggest, most important oracle message they need to know? Thank you, Chrissy. Biggest message. You guys help pick. Biggest message. The back of this deck, I took a picture, a photo of one of my gemstones, the titanium crystals. And I just loved it. It was very mystical, very magical, and so many different energies came off of that gemstone. So I picked it for Spirit Speaks because it speaks to each person differently, just like the rainbow. So I picked that because this deck is going to speak to every person individually, and I want you to feed off of the energy of the card and see what it says to you, because it will speak to you. So bottom of the deck here, we have number 79. Love is a journey, so just keep swimming. One of my favorites. And look how calm the ocean looks. The clouds are over it. Yes, it's stormy, but look above the clouds. It's fine. And to me, it means problems are going to come and problems are going to go. Love is going to come and love is going to go. It's ebbing and flowing. It's up and down. It's constant. It's never ending, obviously. And so it means don't give up because you've hit a roadblock. Don't give up because there's some storm clouds. This too will pass. You just need to keep on swimming. Okay? So don't be discouraged or let down. The magic is constantly unfolding in your relationship. And then we have unite, the best of both worlds. Whoever thought it was possible, whoever invented ice skating, to actually have fun on an ice cold day? Think of that brilliant person who thought, you know what? I'm going to make the most of it, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make some ice skates, and I'm going to get out there and I'm going to just have a good time. You know, that took a lot of creativity. And I see the fun in that little poof ball on the ice skates. It took somebody to think outside of the box. It took someone to look at a cold and dreary, very uncomfortable day where they thought, how sad summer is gone. I can't wait till summer comes and we can have fun outside again. It took someone to be like, why do we have to wait for summer? We can have fun right now. This is about making the most of what you have, not crying about your current situation, but making it beautiful, making it fun. And that's uniting the best of both worlds. Whenever the universe thinks they've got you by the BALLS, I got you now. Say, no, you don't. I'm going to make lemonade out of these lemons. I'm going to unite my negativity into my positivity, and I'm going to make it something else. I'm not going to let it take me down.
Take the chain off the bed.
That's fine. So I'm not going to let it hurt. I'm going to unite it. I'm going to let my pain be a part of my power. I'm going to let my tears be part of my grateful attitude. I'm going to make whatever this situation is into something wonderful. I'm not going to let it ruin me. It's not going to take me down. You know? And so it's like, I'm going to unite this. Whatever you came to dish out at me, these storms, these towers, the separation, the breakup, the anger, the letdown in myself, the frustration of this journey, I'm not going to let it ruin me and say, that's it. That's a terrible day. I'm going to wait till this is over. No, I'm going to go in the thick of it. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to unite it. It's going to be a part of my strength now. It's going to become a part of me. I'm not going to let it beat me. It's going to make me stronger. So that's unite, the best of both worlds, in my opinion. And it's also the shadow with the light, metaphorically, your light self and your shadow self. You're uniting the both. And you're like, listen, I have a shadow. I have a shadow that's uncomfortable with my pitiful excuses. I have a shadow self that I don't want to share with other people. I have a part of me that might be temperamental, depressed, addicted to something. I have a part of me that I don't like. But you know what? I'm going to embrace that part of me now. I'm going to embrace my shadow. I'm going to give it some love. And I'm going to say, because of you, I am right here. And I'm grateful for that. I'm right here. I'm going to unite that shadow and who I want to be. And I'm going to be my best version of my best self. And I have a story to tell. I have a testimony. I have a journey. I have a life. I have a message. And I'm great. And I'm happy with that. So I see this beautiful union of who you are. This is a union. It's not necessarily your twin flame union, but it's a union and a reunion, if you will, of who you are. This is a chasing yourself, coming back to union with you, loving you, choosing you. And I promise you, like I said earlier, who's coming? As soon as you start doing that, uniting who you are, who's coming? They're coming. You don't have to take them back, but they're coming. They always do. Anyway, so these are these two oracles. Let's get a spiritual message. What about your spiritual journey? What do you need to know about that? And then I'll get one last oracle for your lover. An outcome with your lover in a second. Okay, so this one is, didn't we talk about the crown chakra in the beginning of this video? Well, a while ago. Here we are again, the crown chakra. We got this when I pulled up your Ten of Swords. So I guess it wasn't the beginning of the video, but it was right here. And it's about letting go of attachment. The crown is about freedom, being able to escape this karmic body and being able to have a window and a door to the spiritual realm. And it's about freeing yourself from this world and everything that you want to be attached to. The block in your crown chakra is attachment. How can you leave this world behind and go and ascend with your Merkaba to your highest self if you are attached to something physical? And so, anyways, remember that. Down here it says, I know I am a part of divine source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So this crown is you acknowledging that you know you are a spiritual divine being. And you need to remember that. You need to remember that on this journey. Bottom of the deck, look at that. The crone and the maiden. Isn't that interesting? How, how time changes us, right? But here we have the flames of wisdom. This is the wise crone. And it says, I am open to all of life's wisdom, and I share it with gratitude. What good is wisdom if you don't share it? Could you imagine having all the knowledge and wisdom in the whole wide world and not sharing it with anybody? That would be miserable. What's the point? When you gain knowledge, you want to share it. You want to pass it down. Your recipes to travel generation to generation. The way you parent, the way you love to travel generations. All the hard work you've done on the spiritual journey to grow, to help yourself, you want to share it with other people. And so this is a message for you if you're watching me. Share your wisdom. Spread your wealth. Spread it with others. Let them know what you did to become the best version of your best self. Let them know. Give them helping tools. Give them a hand. Be a friend. Be a guide. Be a teacher. Be whatever you can. Just, shine that lantern for others so they can see, oh, look what she's doing. Or look what he's doing. And you're right, Chrissy. The student and the teacher. That's beautiful. Okay, I love it. Yes, and I will check all my new members tonight and send you guys emails for your login and make sure that's all up to date and good and awesomeness for you. You'll also have access to all my old videos that were private. So I've got a lot of exclusive videos over there for the Zodiacs. They're older, but you're welcome to just access that library of other readings that may be important to you at this time as well. All right, so these are the two. Now we're going to get an oracle for you and your lover and just see where you guys are headed. Can you quiet down, baby? Thank you. So I think I want to choose, let's see what oracle. Honestly, I feel called a very simple oracle, but I do feel called to use this one. The Twin Flame Ascension. Take Me Home Oracle deck. This is for you and your twin flame, and just where are you guys headed on this journey? Let's go ahead and get clarification with this deck. Holy Spirit, please use these cards to guide and direct my hands to the right message for the rightful twin flames, the true twin flames watching. Where are they headed with their twin flame on this journey at the time of this reading? Where are they headed? What do you see in their future? Physically, in the 3D realm, what do you see? All right. Bottom of the deck is a fact. It represents the underlined message of the essence of your outcome, the base chakra, if you will, the security of that message. And it says here, number 1, by the way, and this is the color of the base chakra, the root, fast track to ascension. And it says here, the chosen one. All right, so a fact remains that you are chosen on this journey. They are chosen to be your mate. Let's see. Number 1 is about the balance between your inner masculine and your feminine energy. Number 56 is the page number. And it says here, a fact about your mission with this person, and the outcome is this. Your soul has been on a lifelong quest to find real love with a burning desire to align with your divine counterpart, your exact mirror who reflects your weaknesses and your strengths to enable you to grow. This card today, as a base for this reading outcome, indicates you have been searching for true love outside yourself. Oh my God, I have tears. Because that's what we just said. You've been searching for love outside of yourself this whole time, thinking it would be in their heart when it was always in yours. This whole message for my viewer, you've been searching for them in the wrong place. Anyways, it says, which is pulling you out of alignment with your authentic truth. When the chosen one appears, it serves you as a reminder that on a higher plane, you prearranged with your twin flame to teach each other this separation and the whole truth about going within. That's the union, that's the love. This sacred agreement between the both of you puts you both on a fast track to ascension for the purpose of creating a loving relationship with yourself first. Because in all your previous lives, that has been the sacrifice. Now that you're on this mission with your twin to love yourself first, it will be followed by a healthy relationship with others. The fastest way to align with your other half is to heal your heart, where you discover the treasure of true love within, and you focus your healing on your abandonment wounds. Stop searching outside for the true happiness. Let go of your old stories. Let go of your past programming, what was, what could have been, what should have been, and release the doubts that you will experience great love, because you are supposed to. Your twin flame is teaching you that the one you are searching for is not him, is not her, it is you. And that just makes me want to cry. I'm such an emotional water baby. You guys know that. Pisces moon, I can't help it. But how many people I love and how many people I help and how many people we see on this channel and all over YouTube every day, searching for love, searching to heal it, to have it, to hold it. And it's just so sad now that we read this, right? Because it's like the one that everyone is looking for. It's right there within. And until someone really accepts that truth and knows I'm the one I'm looking for, you can never be any more happy. We're so busy pointing out the flaws, going to the store and seeing people buy their loved one flowers, or going to an amusement park and watching couples get on rides, or going to a park and seeing elderly people hold hands. And all we do is think about the lack. I don't have my partner. I wish I had that, but I don't. It's a constant affirmation to ourselves. We are in lack, we're without. We are not equal like those people. We're missing something. And this universe is here to tell us, hey, you're not. Your partner is already within you. When you go down that stroll in the park and you see someone holding hands, look at how strong and beautiful you are to be there by yourself and to feel whole in yourself. I can guarantee you guys, the couples that are hand in hand struggle being in their own energy. The people that are so used to being married or being around someone, they struggle with being by themselves. They always need someone. They feel lost and empty without that partner. It's it's not the ultimate love. We see a lot of codependency in our world, a lot of depression. Now that you're knowing that part of your journey, the chosen one, is you're never going to feel like you're missing part of yourself. To know that part of your mission is to feel whole, I think can give you so much peace. So much peace. You can sleep better. You can walk around better. To the person, to the man or woman that is comfortable in their own skin, on their own, independently, by themselves, happy to go to the movies, happy to go to an amusement park, happy to go on a walk at the park and be in your own space, alone, in your own thoughts, in your own mind. That is a rare gift. What a blessed gift to be in love with yourself and happy with yourself. What a gift. And I know you see people like that. I know you've seen people that are like totally happy with themselves. They have a radiated light around them and they're rare. They're rare little gems. But to the people that are out there traveling and seeing the world by themselves, they are a rare gift. You see the peace around them, the joy in them, the comfort in just being in their space. Seeing someone truly happy with themselves is like, it's a blessing to be next to somebody like that. In fact, God, it's encouraging. So, anyways, I'm going to move on, but that is the base of your message with your twin flame. The next one here is the number 33. It's increase your frequency. And this is a higher conscious awareness. I really think of that as the crown chakra as well, which has been a big part of your reading today, the crown. And this one says, page number 43, your energetic channels are opening, my friend, and your thoughts are expanding. This expansion is raising your consciousness, and it's helping you notice spiritual signs that are directing your path. You are aware. I got goosebumps because I know you've been seeing signs. So many goosebumps. Okay. This card implies that you need to tune into your deeper self and listen to your psychic abilities and your intuition. Learning to trust your intuition, yourself, is going to make you so much stronger and able to align with your higher soul's wisdom. And it will keep directing you like a compass on your true soul path. Make some lifestyle modifications to align with positive vibes on a regular basis. Practice the power of positive thinking, eating higher vibrational foods, doing some technology detox, connecting with tribes that lift you into higher states of consciousness. This is going to help you tune into that vibration. And you're going to be, whenever you're feeling low, you'll have the ability to shift your frequency higher, making you a more vibrant person. So raise your vibration because this is going to attract people to support you on your journey. When you go with the flow and you rise above your low vibe limitations, it's going to enhance your ability to receive. Oh my gosh, and I just see the number 44. That's probably a sign as well. But you're going to start seeing some visible breakthroughs between you and your twin flame. It's right around the corner. The more you let go of control, the faster your struggles will fade, allowing abundance to show up in all areas of your life, relationships, money, and health and well-being. I love it. All right, guys. Well, this obviously concludes your message. We are at 2 hours. My gosh. I'm going to go ahead and do the people that have their free cards coming, and then I'll be doing an additional message for the free readings after this video. But this one are guaranteed. If you want a message guaranteed, go ahead and order it now. Lightning round, $15 per card. You get bottom of the deck for free. If you join to be a new Ultimate member today, you get 6 free cards plus the bottom of the deck. So if you are a new member, which I know, Chrissy, you are, you're going to get that. But anyone else that orders the Ultimate membership last minute right now, that's fine. I will take care of you today. And for my members on YouTube, just my little members with a badge, each of you guys get 1 free card plus the bottom of the deck as a perk to being a YouTube member. So thank you so much for that, guys. If anybody wants any additional cards, you can always pay a little extra as a tip for additional cards on top of what you're getting if you want, but you don't have to. Just putting that out there. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Remember, it's just a journey, so keep swimming, like I always say. All right. I will be using these new cards here for you guys today, too. If you want them. If you just want tarot, just say, Steph, I just want tarot. But for most of you guys, I'll be using 2 decks. I'll be using tarot and that deck. All right. So let's go ahead and start with the new member. Chrissy, are you here, honey? And what is your questions? Where is she at? And markers, can you let me know who else is here ready for their reading? All right. Well, I don't want to miss Chrissy if she's not here. I can always wait for Chrissy if she wants to do one later. I wonder where she went away. All right, so while we wait for Chrissy, Ling, you're right here in the midst, and so is Doja. Let's get your questions. And 1 card is free, plus bottom of the deck for you girls. Just let me know what question you want, and if you want me to use tarot or you want to use this one, a Message Love Deck, Oracle deck. Can you do the member, you can do the members YouTube. Yeah, so oh, there you are, Chrissy. Okay. Chrissy, let's go ahead and get your questions. I want to answer them. And then Ling, you're next. Okay. And Doja. Peaches, you're here too. So I'm going to get you a card and bottom of the deck as well. Okay. So write that down if you guys can help me keep track. Actually, I'll write it down. I got a paper. So we're doing Chrissy. Okay, and we're doing Ling, Doja, and Peaches. Okay. Whoever else is a YouTube member with a badge, you get one too. To be a badge YouTube member, you just go here on the YouTube channel and you hit join. And you can, it's like $5 a month. There's a 10, 5, 15, I think it's like a $30 a month membership on YouTube. But you could just do 5 or whatever, but you can be a YouTube member over there. All right. So, Chrissy, what is your question, my love? Can you guys write on the text for Chrissy? Maybe she's a little delayed. Can you write, Chrissy, what is your message? Stephanie wants to do your reading. Can you guys type that? You're welcome, Peaches. Oh, she did post. Let me go up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chrissy. I missed that. They are intertwined. Relationship and career advice. Okay, got it. Relationship and career advice. Okay, let's do relationship. Holy Spirit, guide and direct me right now for relationship for Chrissy. Show me what's going on with that relationship. Any advice? Show me Chrissy, please, Spirit guys. Show me Chrissy. Of course, you get bottom of the deck for free. Show me career. Career. So, Chrissy, you are really matching up with the Hanged Man today, just like the rest of us in the collective reading. You're really in this deep reflective energy looking at yourself. You've made a lot of sacrifices. You've always put yourself after others. I definitely get that feeling. It's been very hard for you to go after your dreams. It's been very hard for you to get what you want at the end of the day because you're always making sure everyone else is happy and nourished in what they need. Show me Chrissy in love, please. Okay. All right. In love, part of your issue here is feeling neglected. And a lot of that is because you've again neglected yourself. Okay? But we have neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Okay? So your partner in love has failed to give you what you need. And that is, it's a huge trigger, but it's also just a fact with love, what's been going on with that. It's hard for you to express yourself the way you want to express in love when they're always giving you a very hard time. And your lover is always making you feel like it's not the right time, it's not enough, or they can't open up. And you're just like, what can I do? Because you're always giving. You're the sacrificer with the Hanged Man. You're always sacrificing your wants, your needs, your priorities to give to your lover. Okay? And this lover is not giving you that same love in return. Show me career. Yes. What is it?
I've been waiting for half an hour and the cake's getting kind of hot.
Tell him Mom said.
Can you just...
I can't because I'm live right now, so it's going to be up to you. I'm sorry, he's doing this again, as typical you. Okay, so bottom of the deck here with career is destiny, follow your heart. Okay, so I do feel like there's a part of you that in career, you feel drawn to something. And I'm getting the channeled message that you are a little bit scared to go do what you feel called to do. There's always something holding you back. And you're just like, I really feel called to do this, and there's a level of excuses. I can't because maybe it's financial, maybe it's timing, Maybe it's, you fill in the blank, but it's like, I want to do this, but so many times I feel like I can't express myself and do what I came here to do. All right, let's look at love first. So here we have the Five of Cups, sorrow. This is complete and utter heartbreak. This is, I'm completely destroyed, completely distraught, uh, rejected, let down. I feel completely heartbroken at the situation. I don't know how to make this better. And this is crying over spilled milk. This is crying in a pity puddle. It's just like, what can I do? And the message of this card is not all is lost. There is still something to salvage here. Settle, settle. Under this, we also have another 5. Wow, there's a message here. 5 is challenge and change. It's a synchronistic number of a hardship and a huge challenge. But you're in the dark night of the soul and the dark night of emotions here. I mean, this is complete and utter overwhelmed sadness when it comes to love. You're in despair and sorrow when it comes to love. And it's just, I give up stuff. What more could I possibly give? What more could I possibly say? And the advice of this card is not all is lost. When in doubt, look up. When you're on your knees, both of these are on sitting, they're down. When you're down, look up and pray. Look up to the universe, to the source, to the creator. This is a time for you to be much more spiritual than in the physical world or in a love situation. This is a time to get powered up. The card that goes with this is time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Okay, so in your love message here, you feel like you've lost it. There's no more time. Okay, there's no more time. How could we possibly fix this? It's too late. This person feels like you're not enough. You know, there could be a third party involved. Down here we have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Listen, the whole time you thought, is it me? If I had been more of this, or if I had had more of that. Oh, see, 5 years. There you go. 5. There's a sign, the 5. And you've been thinking, if I could have been more, if I would have had more, then things would have been different. But the universe is saying no. This was a challenge for you to find yourself, to find your spirituality. You are learning that what you had in that relationship wasn't enough for you. You were neglected. You were abandoned. Also, there is definitely a sense of abandonment. You may have some abandonment wounds when you were a child as well. But both of these are left out in the cold and abandoned, rejected, mistreated. And the sad part here is you've did everything you could. Um, you need to wake up here with the Hanged Man and notice this person wasn't enough for you. You deserve more and you deserve better. But first, you had to realize that for yourself. You had to realize how worthy you really are, how valuable you really are, what you are meant to have, and who you're meant to be has nothing to do with this person. Can you guys please excuse me real quick? I have to handle something for my son. I'll be right back. All right, so what I just had to do was an omen, Chrissy. My littlest son was sitting here waiting for my oldest son almost this entire stream. The patience of a saint, waiting for him to finish what he was doing to go back up and be with him. And he saved some cake for my oldest son. And well, thank you, Markers and Navdeep. Oh, thank you, Doja, for sharing that with Navdeep. So, anyways, that is a testament and an omen, Chrissy. Everything happens during a reading for a reason. The fact that my youngest son did nothing wrong, he just sat here and waited and waited and waited to share cake with his oldest brother and hang out. And his oldest brother is busy doing his own thing on a phone, most likely chatting up with another friend or watching videos or just completely not thinking about him is an omen that, Chrissy, you're my littlest son. You're sitting there with a big piece of cake wanting to share. Wanting to share your life, share your body, share your love, share everything with someone. You have no bad intentions. And all he did to you in the past, as you sat there years ago, 5 years ago, holding out that cake, having patience, wanting to share, and you got ignored. And that's neglected. Neglecting that relationship starves that relationship. Just like my oldest son neglecting his little brother, treating him like his thoughts and feelings were not as important as his own. It wasn't that he doesn't love him, because I know my oldest son loves his little brother, but it was selfish. And it was, I'm not thinking about you right now. I'm thinking about me. And not really being aware that his little brother has been walking around waiting for him the entire time. It's not that it's a cruel punishment, but I'm not really aware of how much you put into this. I didn't really see it. I don't really see it from that perspective. I didn't really know that it was so painful that you were going through this. So there is this, I didn't really pay attention. I didn't really know. It's like I'm unaware, maybe even oblivious, or just so self-absorbed that I'm not aware, you know? And I do get that kind of feeling in your relationship that your person was really unaware at how much you sat here waiting, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, to get it together, to do the right thing, to see that you've been the giver, to see that you've been the lover, the forgiver, to see that you've been here being kind and loving and warm, and you're shafted. And I'm going to keep it real. When it comes to love, and be it a Scorpio, could even be a Taurus, it's a lot of selfishness. And this person needs a wake-up call with the Hanged Man. I believe this person was selfish and even oblivious. You know what I'm hearing? You have to speak up for yourself. How many times do we shout from the rooftops our desires, our wants, our needs? We don't. You know why? Because the light keepers are givers. And they tend to let things go. They tend to be quiet. They tend to allow. They don't want to impose. They don't want to push or pressure. And they're the strongest ones. But this message here is speak up, speak out before it's too late. So the message about love is don't just take what's being dished out to you without saying something. That person does not read minds. You have to speak up about what you want and what you expect. And the advice from the universe for any future love. Number one, you have to heal from the damage of being neglected by your partner. And number two, in your next relationship, always speak up about what you want, what you expect in the relationship. And when you're going through something that doesn't feel right, don't wait till it's too late to say something. Don't wait till you have to say, I've been suffering for however long and I can't take anymore. Speak up the minute you feel uncomfortable. It's not going to put your relationship on rocks. If the minute something feels uncomfortable, call it out and say, hey, honey, in the future when you have love, I really don't like what you said or how it made me feel. Or, I'm feeling a little bit insecure today because A, B, and C. And I just want to share with you because, I wanted to clear it up. I don't want to carry it. I don't want to hold resentment or have a million questions. So the advice here is don't, time is of the essence. Don't waste precious time. Um, Always speak your mind and speak your heart. Otherwise, you neglect yourself with neglected, and you end up shortchanged and underloved because you don't speak up. Don't be too afraid to take action and let the people the people you love know what you're feeling or thinking or needing. So this is a message about love. I don't see any new love coming in right now, to be honest. I'm sorry, but Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Hanged Man does not really bode well for new love. I do feel that you have some kind of a karma with the Scorpio energy in regards to love. That could be a Scorpio Venus, a Scorpio Jupiter for women, or a Scorpio 7th house. And by all means, don't forget to check your Vedic sidereal chart. But I do feel you have a placement with Scorpio, or at least something that Scorpio aspects that is going to affect your love life. So I would look into that. You might be a Mongolic. Your moon, your romance. Okay, there you go. Yeah, and check your Vedic, though. I really want to be sure about that. But that's a very transformative love. And when you think of Scorpio with your moon, think of Mars with your moon. And that's very argumentative. It's a battle. It's a conquering energy, and it's confrontational. So that means you have a lot of confrontation in regards to your love. And that means that there's a lot of heartbreak, honestly. Hurtful words, hurtful emotions. So when that moon is there with Scorpio energy, there's going to be a lot of heartbreak, as part of your walk in this life. And how do you learn from the moon's pain? You're going to have to look at 7 away from the moon. So that would be Taurus. Oh, and look at that. Taurus is 7 away from Scorpio, so it's 7 away from your moon. And there in Taurus, you have Mars, which I just said was what you're learning from Scorpio with the moon. So ironically, wow, the planet ruling your moon sign is 7 across from it. So look at that. That's like you're the moon and they're the Mars, and it's confrontation battle. That means astrologically, you and your partner are going to battle. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be fights. There's a battle. There's also a battle over resources because Taurus and Scorpio represent inheritance. and family wealth with either or Taurus, money, inheritance, control, feast or famine. And so there is a battle karmically there that you're going to be facing. But it's also a battle of pride and ego. And you guys are really going to be having a hard time with that. And just know that part of love, you're going to have ups and downs. There's a financial loss tied up with this lover, an emotional and financial loss. And to be honest, it might be too late to take action on fixing one of those. There's still hope. There's always hope. Five of Cups is not all is lost, but it's a hardship and it's a struggle. And what you really need is prayer and faith and a miracle to pull you through that situation. But there is hope and healing for the both of you. Okay? There is hope and healing, and I'm not going to let you believe otherwise because it wouldn't be the truth. All right, so let's take a look at your career or your money. Excuse me. Okay, good money. And there's Taurus again. All right, so you got Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, commitment to sowing the seed and getting paid back in due time. Your money has been sowed into some type of an investment, and it will pay back over time. This is, are you willing to invest? How committed are you to investing your money that pays off in due time? This could be an insurance payout. This could be a real estate venture, a business venture. The suggestion here and the advice from the universe is, are you willing to invest time and money? And how committed are you to it? The oracle that, get out of here. You got this, oracle. There's no way. What the heck? Okay, you got the unite, best of both worlds. You got that again. And that is, you have to make bricks here out of the mud you've been dealt with. You have to build something with what you've got, the best of both worlds. Be creative. Get creative with the money that you have. The advice for more money is invest. Invest with what you have, be it, I don't know, off the top of my head, vending machines, businesses that are failing, partnerships with the Hierophant, the marriage card. There's partnerships. So invest with a few other people on some kind of business venture. Horses. Okay, so you're investing in that. So this is invest with someone else. It doesn't have to just be you. And I don't know if you guys are married, but there could be your money is tied up in marital investments as well. I don't know. But I'm hearing this one message about your money. It's going to pay off in the end. You got to take some hits. You got to take some losses. What I'm hearing is you can't win them all. You can't win them all. You can't have it all. You're going to have a loss, but you're also going to have a gain. Under that is the Knight of Cups. Something good is coming. Three of Cups, celebration. It's only a matter of time with the Hangman. Christy, I'm here to tell you that your hard times, they're going to get good. They're not going to stay hard. I know it's going to be difficult to see the truth in that, to have the patience in that. But if you have faith, as small as a mustard seed, and you plant it, it's going to grow. So hang on to your faith and hang on to your hope, because you are going to be able to come out on the other side. But do get prepared for some loss. There is going to be some, but it's not going to be like you're going to lose everything. But you are going to lose something. It's all about perspective. There's some things you need to work out right now. And probably the best course of action is to wait and not be too hasty. Don't jump to any conclusion with it. We're going to have to wait this one out a little bit. You know, the Five of Pentacles always conveys a sense that something is lacking in your life. But take heart and know that some self-care, like our reading today, is going to help you feel empowered. You're going to have a comeback financially. I kind of get the feeling that you're going to lose money in this relationship, but you're going to gain it back. There's going to be a win and a victory for you. The Six of Pentacles is a known card of the gift. It is literally a gift of money. Literally a gift. This could be a gift from a spouse, a money gift from the universe. But the Six of Pentacles is usually wrapped up with a red ribbon. It's a gift of something. And you are going to be given money. All right? And be aware, when you receive this gift, there's going to be probably a little bit of imbalance. It's not completely 50-50. However, you may be pleasantly surprised with what you're going to be given. You mentioned you wanted to know about your ranch. You're going to get part of it. You're going to get something. It's not going to be everything you want, but you're going to get something. You are going to get a gift. You deserve it. And you will be included. You will not be left out. I think your message was, am I going to be left out? No, you're going to be included. This is unite. This is the commitment, the Hierophant, which is a lot to do with a promise. And Six of Pentacles is the gift, reciprocity. So you are going to not be thinking, or how do I say this? You are going to get something here. You will not be suffering the way you think you are. You are going to be okay, and things are going to be taken care of. There's a little bit of a wait in between it, but you are going to be taken care of. And as far as do I feel there's any secrets between him? Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's a mountain of secrets. You have a Scorpio moon. Yes, there is more than enough room for secrets. What those secrets are, we'll have to get into another read. You are going to get a 30-minute private read. There we can touch down on some personal questions about what he's been keeping from you and how he feels about you and things of that nature. So we will do that in your private read. But yeah, I mean, Scorpio vibes, oh yeah, there's definite secrets. Okay. So thank you so much for all your orders today. I look forward to doing more readings for you monthly, and I hope this answers some of your questions. All right. So the next person is Ling. You get one card and one on the bottom for free. Ling, what is your question? Chrissy, it did. I'm so glad. I can't wait till we can do more in your personal. Chrissy, if you could download Skype, we could do a one-on-one live together, and you can keep a recording for 6 months if you want to do it that way. Or I could just email you the reading, but either or, let me know what your questions are so we can do the video this month sometime, okay? But please download Skype. And then look for my JKS 1111 logo and name and add me, okay? All right. Ling, ST and me, we just start talking. He told me he is busy with work. What is next from ST to you? Let's take a look at ST. Thank you, the Guardian Oracle. As a reader myself, I appreciate your vision and vibe. Thank you for the read. Keep shining. I'm totally subscribed. Yay, thank you. I would love to give you a free reading today. One of my 6 people. I give 6 free readings away on Saturdays. You're new. Please join me in my next video. I'm going to click off and I'm going to do another live for my free Saturday videos. If you want to follow us over there in about 15 minutes or less. I would love to give you a free reading if you want. Thank you. All right. You're welcome, Ling. Let's see what's going on with ST. Spirit, show me what's going on with ST. What is next for Ling and ST? I feel this one. And bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. Ling, is there still a third party involved with you guys? We have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Could be work. Third party could be work. But nonetheless, there's a third party situation. Let me know how you feel about that. The other card here is the soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Ling, I'm not too worried about him. He's very connected to you. There's always that beautiful connection that you and him have. Now, I do feel, yes, there's a third party kind of blocking this in some way. But he's going to reconnect with you. He's going to meet up with you. He's going to talk. He's going to reunite. Okay. He does have every interest to be near you, to have something going on with you. And I would believe that he's busy with work with that third party card. I would believe that. Okay. So trust it. Know that that means something. Okay. This is your person. We've got the beautiful soul tie. Even in the distance and in the separation, he feels your presence. Okay. So you feel his. Remember to be whole. Even when you're out of this connection, just be whole. Okay. Everything you have and want is already with you. All right. But I really, even if there was a third party, I'm not feeling any bad vibes from him, which is weird. Because you know me, I'm protective. But no, I don't feel that. I don't feel any kind of negative bad vibes. Like there's something that you should be worried, like really worried about. I just feel like everything's working out as it should be. You just wondered, why is he always so busy? I think he's trying to become a new person. I think he's working on himself, bettering his life, bettering himself. And I really just feel like, yeah. And even if there is a third party, I don't get the sense that that's a huge thing in his life. We met twice last week. There you go. See? Yeah. He's just got a lot going on. He's clearing the way. With the road, I see like I'm clearing the road. I'm clearing the pathway. So whatever he's doing to better himself and better his life, I think he's clearing the way for you and him. I think he sees you for his future. And I do think he's working towards that goal. That's what I feel. I feel this is a lot to do with temperance. So I don't feel anything weird about it. Honestly, I don't feel anything scary about it either. I feel kind of comfortable with his energy. So that's what I have. You're welcome, girl. And then Doja, you're here, right? Where are you? What is your question? Exactly. You're welcome. I feel pretty good about him, girl. I don't have any bad vibes. And The Guardian Oracle 33, are you still here? Because if you're gone, you're not going to get your free video. All right, Doja, are you still here, girl? What is your question? You're ready. Okay, girly. What is your question that you need to be so answered? And do you want tarot or what? Like, what are you wanting? I want to use one of these two. No, I'm just going to go what I feel called with. So whatever your question is, I will pick out of the deck. That's what I'm going to do. And then Peaches, if you're still here, please be ready with your question, my love. Doja, Steph, can you please channel a message from Spirit regarding my chosen career path? Okay. Okay, chosen career path. Doja. Get a moment. I need to close my eyes and get into the wavelength, get into the feeling. Chosen career path, Spirit for Doja So. Please show me a chosen career path. I feel like I need to channel with the beginning of why. Why are you needlessly searching? You're trying so hard. Feel the sand between your toes. Feel the air moving through your hair in the breeze. Feel what you need to do the same way you would feel that energy. The same way you feel the sand movement underneath you to get a grip, to get something stable to stand on, how you constantly have to reshift, getting your footing, if you will, getting grounded, getting in a position where you can stand strong. You have to feel it underneath you. You're thinking too much. You need to feel more your career path, your choice of what you want to do. The exercise of feeling is going to really help. So you need to start feeling your way. Okay, let's see these cards. There's feelings, 6 of Cups, happy house, childhood memories. 4 of Swords. Okay, there's a major thing you used to want to do when you were younger. 6 of Cups in the past. You've put that to rest, 4 of Swords. Maybe you thought it was foolishness or it wasn't a realistic desire, but it is. There's something that you can do in your career path that makes that inner child feel happy, because there's something you've always wanted to do as a young child, as a younger version of Doja So. Maybe something to do with a home, houses, going to people's houses, friendships or children. Something to do with gifts, making others feel happy. That is something you've always wanted to create, the feeling of love and happiness, be it in the home or in someone's life in some way. You used to know what you wanted to do as a young child, who you wanted to be, what you wanted to do. The answer here is you've been very unwell because you've been in your head, 4 Swords, a lot. We need to get out of the head, and you need to get into your heart. You need to take some time away from those thoughts and start feeling more. Doja, you had a dream about my house where we lived when I was like 6 years old. There you go, 6 of Cups. There's the house, childhood home. Reconnect with that inner child, because there's something you need to do, something you always wanted to do even when you were younger. And that inner child really wants to just be like, yeah, this is what I've always wanted to do. Whatever you set your mind to stably, you can make a go of it. You have to make that decision. Look at that Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Once you decide to feel your way into what you want to do, you're going to find your way. I think what I'm hearing is you put way too much thought into this, not enough heart, not enough feeling. So go out there and experiment with what makes you feel alive and what makes you feel like this is me. This is what I want to do. You were a one-woman show, entertainment. There you go. Figure out a way to do that. This is where you have to feel your way into what you want to do. Okay, with your career path also, and I'm not going to negate this, you have to look at your birth chart. You also have to look at your D10. Okay, this is your career path, your purpose. The 10th house, which is how you make money, where you go to work every day, what you do away from the bed, okay, away from home and comfort. What do you go do to earn? That's the 10th. So get in your chart, you know where to go. D10, that's the chart you need to look at. And then look at the ascendant, which is going to tell you the energy of who you are meant to be. If it's not Leo, if it's not Aries, if it's not Sagittarius, if it's not Gemini, if it's not Aquarius, you may not feel like you're meant to be an entertainer. But that ascendant needs to have a strong entertainment vibe. That ascendant's going to have to tell you, I want to entertain. If you have Venus or the sun in the ascendant in your 10th, then yeah, there's a lot of karma and purpose to be full of yourself and to share it with others, to show off, which is entertainment, to kind of show off your gifts, your skills. So if that's not there, it's not what you're supposed to do. So definitely look at the energy in the ascendant in the D10, and you're going to get much more of a factually literal base of the facts of what you should be doing besides looking at cards. Okay. But more than that, another look at, you need to look at what you're feeling. Okay. Feel your way to this truth. And that's what I have for you. And Peaches, you've got some free cards coming to you as well. Let's get in for Peaches. Peaches, what is it you want to know, honey? If you're still here, whatever questions you have. For everyone still watching, I'm about to close this video out and start a new video. It's just going to be a quick collective, little 10-minute collective message, and then I'm going to be doing 6 free readings. So if you want to be there and get your chance at winning a free reading, please follow me in the next video. There you are, Peaches. Stephanie, may I ask if there is a new love coming towards me? Yes, of course you can ask. Let's see. Is there a new love? Hey, Ellen. I would love to give you a free card as well because you've been waiting so patiently with my sickness. So let me get you a free card as well. Please post your question. I would love to answer you a free question also. You're welcome, Peaches. Oh, yes, the 9-tailed fox. There you are. I cannot forget you. I didn't write you down. But let me write that down. So, Fox and Ellen. All right, you guys are written down as well. Is there a new love coming in for Peach's spirit? Is there a new love coming in? Oh my God. Yes, Peaches. Knight of Cups. Yes. But I do have to say, it is someone from the past. It could be past life lover, but it could also be someone you've known before. Just someone you've known before. But it's a new love to you, Knight of Cups. And this person is coming in 7 of Pentacles. You've kind of had to wait around for this love, haven't you? A little patience goes a long way, right? You've been waiting for this day to come. Slow to come, sure to give. But man, these are the days of our lives, how much you've had to go through to have a new love offer. But you are having a new love offer come in. You might meet this person at work. I also get the feeling when you do meet this new lover, it may not be all it's jazzed up to be. I do sense there might be some kind of disappointment. Not like a full disappointment, just it doesn't have all the glitz and glamour like a Mercedes Benz. It's more of a Honda Civic. You know what I mean? Or a Honda Accord, maybe a Camry, you know? But there's just this, it's not the Rolls Royce. It's not the Benz. It's not the Land Rover with the bells and whistles. I feel like this relationship is not a bells and whistles relationship. I feel like it's a very good relationship. It just doesn't come with all that romantic jazz that maybe you're psyched up for. And I just feel like that might be a little bit of a letdown because, we all want the Notebook to be our life. We all want that. And what Spirit is saying, a new person is coming into your life, Knight of Cups. But it may not be all it's jazzed up to be. Look at that, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. You know what? Some of the most dedicated, loyal people are boring. And that's okay. I know some people that are married to someone that really looks super boring. And he's not Mr. Romantic, you know? He doesn't bring on the passion like 50 Shades of Grey. But you know what he brings? He brings his heart. He brings his commitment. He shows up every day. He makes sure that the needs are met. And that's commitment. That's love. A lot of that is love. And I do feel like this person coming in has what it takes for the long haul and to be committed. You know, it's just about partnership, companionship. And there is some romance here with the Knight of Cups. I'm not going to lie. There is some romance. Um, it's a very simple relationship. And I feel like this person is very Taurus, just to put it out there, Peaches. Very Taurus. And there's a lot of secrets with them. They're not an open book, There's a lot more underneath. And if you just give this person a little time to warm up, a little time to get into this, you might be pleasantly surprised. So yeah, I do see this person coming in. Okay. Scorpio vibes, could be Taurus. I feel strong Taurus. But if it is water, I feel like there's some Scorpio there. Okay. You're welcome, Peaches. So now I'm going to do Fox, the nine-tailed fox. What is your question, honey? And then we'll do Ellen, if you're still here. So where's nine-tailed fox? Let's see. Did she already post her question there? I won't forget you, Fox. Okay, what is your question, though? Because that will help me determine what deck of cards I want to use. Can you believe my oldest son still hasn't come out of the basement? He said, okay, all right, 3 hours ago. Still down there. Oblivious. My poor Matthew. Oh, your D10 is Leo ascendant. There you go. That's show business, girl. That's on the stage. Out of all the signs that I mentioned, Leo's the top for entertainment. So that's a big answer to your question, isn't it? Big. XO, why is Cornelius having such a hard time getting over his ex, Danielle? Okay, let's get that. Oh, that came right out to talk to me. All right. Take a look at these cards, girl. Look at how telling that is. Very telling. Number 1, bottom of the deck, fact for why he's not over this person. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be replicated or matched. So there's, I'll never get back what I had. And then we have dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. I have to say, girl, he was dishonest in that relationship. He lied and cheated. And it's messed up for good. He's not going to be able to come back to that relationship. And that's what makes him want it more. When a man feels like they have something up, more than anything, what they want to know is, how can I fix it? And when it's not fixable, it's just not fixable. They have a level of guilt that they have to carry, which is very hard to get rid of. And if he wasn't the dishonest cheater, perhaps she was. Either way, whichever foot, the left or the right, it falls on for the dishonest person, the fact is, he's never going to have back whatever he had in that connection. And that's okay. You're not meant to have it always. It was temporary. You can't replicate something. I had a first love I was with. Never will I be able to replicate it. Have I had some wonderful relationships since then? Yes. Okay. Different in their own way. He has to let go and know that he's going to have another relationship, but it is going to be different than what he had before. The problem is he keeps expecting it to be the same. XO, she might have been. She was with child very soon after they broke up. There you go. The dishonesty. The saddest thing is, lies and deception broke them apart. And he's never going to be able to get back what he had. Now, the fact that she's with child, hello, that's going to make him feel like, boy, did I lose it all. I'm losing time, more and more time and more time, and everything that we could have been, everything that I thought we could have been, everything that was, it's all changed. And the simple fact that there's a new child, they'll never have whatever they had, even if they got back together. They'll never have it the same. And so there's this great issue with, I can't let go of the past. Because for him, it felt like a rug being ripped out from under him. Everything that was, suddenly, tower moment, gone. So there was a huge tower moment between them. And the reason he's not over it is very clear. I can never have back whatever we had. And it's true. That's okay, though. He's got to learn that's okay. I'm never going to have what I had with her. That's okay. He can't even have what he had with her again. You see, he's struggling with the loss of the past. Who he was, what he had. He lost a part of himself, a part of his past that maybe he was content with, gone. So he's not so much crying or having a hard time getting over her as much as he's having a hard time getting over his past. And that's probably just the hardest part. Just, I've lost everything. It feels for him like a hurricane came in and wiped out his life. And now he has to start from scratch. And that's honestly what I'm getting for him. Yeah, look at that. A new chapter. I am trying to move on. So he's trying to move on to a new chapter. It's so hard to rebuild. You know, this hurricane came in like a bat out of hell, wrecked his life, never get it back. So don't ever feel like, oh my God, he loves her so much. He misses her so much. He's not over her. I want you to take the focus away from her. and put the focus back on he's having a hard time letting go of his past. That's the nutshell. That's the essence. And to be honest, it's an illusion. Some people do not look back on the past for really what it was, just what they hoped it would be, what it could have been. So he's not being honest with himself because that past doesn't exist. Anyways, that's what I see for him, just an issue with letting go of the past, knowing he's just not going to get back versions of himself ever again. And parts of what he had in that connection, he's never going to have again. It's just probably very hard for some people to let go, which is very clingy, which is very much the energy of Cancerian. I don't know if he has any Cancerian in his chart, even Scorpio and Capricorn. They have a very hard time letting go. Okay? I've noticed that a lot. Even Taurus, I've seen some struggle with letting go. So that's what I see. Okay? All right. You're welcome, honey. And Ellen, what is your question, love? If you're still here, my sweet Ellen. You're so patient. You're so kind. Thank you so much. I'm pretty much healed up. This stupid sick pneumonia bullcrap needs to leave me alone already. Seriously. But thank you for your patience. Ellen, will me and my poise start to develop this? And how? I was feeling that it will develop soon enough, but not how. Okay, so you want to know the how. Got it. All right, so these two cards I got, oops. All right, so number one, I have overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me, which I remember getting you a 10 of Wands before, so I definitely feel a 10 of Wands. And then we have inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. How is by not thinking of the separation and the distance every day. You're going through this focus on we're not where I want to be right now. And what you're seeing is the lack thereof his presence, the lack thereof him in your life, the lack thereof commitment, the lack thereof fill in the blank. And then we look at all the work we have to do. Overwhelmed. All the length of time, the energy, the lessons, everything. And it's just like, look at this big pile of work that I have to do to get this. Like, boy, do we have a mountain in front of us. And the stress is what's going to keep distance. The message here, Alan, is don't let the distance tear away your thoughts of the outcome. The feeling of being in union is what you need to have. You need to start envisioning you and him together. You need to start envisioning what life is going to feel like and what life is going to be like for you. You need to start seeing it, pretending like it's already happening, pretending like he's already with you. And that is what I call like the process of manifestation. And I need you to watch a movie for me because I doubt you have time to read a book. I mean, you might, but it's better in the movie, in my opinion. But The Secret. And it's free here on YouTube. So just search out the title, The Secret. Please watch it tonight. Get into it. High volume, focus on this movie. Get some popcorn and a drink and just focus. Because that movie tells you step by step how to manifest. How to manifest something that is not in reality into reality. Okay? So I highly recommend that book, that movie, The Secret. There's so many great leaders and teachers in that video that took the time to give their message about the secrets of the law of attraction. And when you want that to happen into your life, you want to stop focusing on what you don't have, what you don't feel, and focus on what you want to come in by feeling like you already have it. It's already yours. Somebody in that movie gave a description of driving a new car. Somebody wanted to manifest a brand new car. And so what he did every morning, apparently reported, he would sit down on a chair, pretend like he's closing the car door. He's stepping into the car. He has that new car smell. So he takes a big breath. Oh, I smell that new car smell. And then he just feels it because the brain doesn't know the difference between reality and not reality. And the brain is the ticket to manifestation. It's the glue that sticks it back to you. And so then he imagined putting his hand in drive, looking at the car, what it looks like on the inside. He test drove the car many times. And then every morning he pretends on getting his hands around that steering wheel and hitting the acceleration and driving it. And he goes through this moment of, I'm in the car, it's real, it's mine, I'm driving it. And his brain feels like it's real. And then his body starts to trick itself into feeling like it's real. And then he actually starts literally smelling the car, feeling it. And he goes through this for a few minutes every day, for a while, imagining he's in this car. And he said it was a certain amount of time, but he got that car. He manifested that car by the process of feeling it. There's another person that might be in that video. He had $100 or $100 million bill or whatever on his ceiling. He mentioned visualizing and focusing on that money every night. But there's another person that's not in the movie, but he speaks on it regularly. And he said, imagine counting $100,000 or $1 million, whatever it is, in your head at night. Instead of counting sheep, count $100 bills. Literally in your hands, in your sleep, imagine grabbing them like this and counting them. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Grabbing it, putting it to the side as a stack, and doing it again. And then adding that up in your head. Okay, he says you have to be able to feel the money, see the money, count the money, to call that money into your life. And he claims that it works. I believe him because these people are very successful. They're rich. They have nothing to gain or lose. They're just preaching. They're teaching. Why? Because they're grateful. They want to share. Because what happens when you are filled? You want to share. So anyways, I just, watch the movie The Secret. But you need to work on not looking at the lack in your relationship. So your simple question was, how? How am I going to manifest us being together? Stop looking at he's not there. He's not calling. You're not together. There's distance. Stop. That's acknowledging to the universe all of those things, and the universe replying back with, you're right. He's not there. There is distance. You have to start telling the universe he's here. There's no distance. We're fine. We talk. It's good. We're happy. Manifest it that way. And live your life like he's already there with you in whatever way you can possible. Okay? Because if he is meant to be yours, he will show up. So there's your answer. All right. Well, I guess that is it, guys. I'm going to head over to the new video. I'm going to grab a drink, check on my little one, and I'll be back. And we'll do the 6 free readings on my next video. So I hope you follow me over there. If you want a free reading, I cannot guarantee that everybody's going to get one. It's mostly going to be new people. But if I see your name over there and it catches my eye, I'm going to go for you. Okay? So 6 free readings on the next video First, there'll be a collective to give everyone a chance to come in. If you're not going to get the notification, come back and check on my name on YouTube Live. Check on it. You're going to see that I'm live, and then just click on the next video. Okay? I'll see you guys over there in a few minutes. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. You just keep swimming. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I love you lots. I'll see you later in a little bit after I get my drink. Bye-bye.